someone is going to the Big Ten West, or it's going to go to that Big Ten championship from the Big Ten West, and Wisconsin is the favorite. So that is where we begin. A win total for the Badgers right now in the FanDuel Sportsbook, checking in at a 9, plus 110 towards that over. Again, the favorites right now to win this division, though the odds within that division are quite interesting overall. Talk to me on the Badgers DRS here, win total of 9.
Yeah, if we take a look at the 9 and you go over, you do get that plus at 110, but also what's that mean to cash that ticket? And Kevin, you need 10 games. But here's the interesting thought process behind Wisconsin. We know what they like to do. They like to run the football. As I see the top 5 running backs from last year all returning. That spells great news for Wisconsin, right? They're living really in the Stone Age, like I used to talk about the Iowa Hawkeyes from the quarterback position and the wide receivers, because they don't have much back in either. So, hey, Graham Mertz is back. DJ Uiagalelei, we actually threw for more touchdowns than him last year, a 10-9 margin, which is ridiculous. If you're starting at least 5 games in college football, you better have 10 touchdown passes, let alone maybe a starter that's going to be there full time. But if I look at the actual team itself, it's not all that bad, because when you have the upper echelon, Power 5 groups, they do more reload than retool at this point. But also the tough games are at Michigan State and at Ohio State. If we're looking at the way they play football, probably 2 losses in those games, which wipes that out right away and say, well, you pretty much have to be perfect. But this isn't one of those institutions, Kevin, like Ohio State, or you can really get after it on offense and ramp it up to 40 points. It seems like there's going to be a lot of margin for error through the season. I was going to say not a lot of margin for error, where is if you're a high-fly offense, hey, maybe put 45 points on the board, able to squeak by. It seems like to me there's going to be a lot of 24-21, 20-17 type games in Wisconsin's future. Good football team here, great schedule set up, but I don't know if they have the dogs to go out and execute a 10-win season here.
Yeah, Wisconsin really struggled out of the starting gate last year. Lost at home. Interesting to schedule Penn State week number 1, right? Those conference games are always a little odd, but they played Penn State week 1, lost. Notre Dame, rout. Michigan, rout. Then they were able to rip off a bunch of wins in a row, lost their final regular season game there to Minnesota, which is kind of interesting to see. It was an 8-4 regular season. It's a 9, but you're looking to win, right? Can this team get to 10? With Graham Mertz, I struggle to believe that, because I don't think the defense, Donnie, is looking to be as good as it has been maybe in years past, and that right there alone can just be the difference overall. Braylon Allen is a star. An absolute star. Some might tell you the best running back in the sport. If you want to take a shot on the Heisman, then you have to think that this team is going to win the Big Ten West. They are favored to do so.